at the ladder at the 12 o'clock position. We do have some corrosion noduling going on around where the rungs are, attached to the supports. Right there you can see at the ends. The rest of the ladder is in good condition. Piece of material we found in the tank we will bring out. Okay, looking at the side where the supports are welded to the wall, excellent condition. There is a light noduling going on there, some light rusting, which is really not important. Here we have some surface corrosion that was left over from a piece of handle. Float assembly, the base around the weld seam has some corrosion going on, as you can see. And here where there's a piece of pipe that was down, caused some damage to the surface.
Is that pitting in at all?
That is not pitting. What it did was cause damage to the first layer of paint, the first coating. So it doesn't look like there's compromise yet, but there might be in the future, because there is a little very thin right there.
Okay, let's go ahead and work our way towards the 3 o'clock.
Alright, okay, moving our way towards the 3 o'clock. We have thought of protection there hanging down. We have the seams where the floor meets the wall is excellent condition. Right here you can see the condition of the weld seams on the floor are excellent condition throughout, with some minor blistering on the coating. I don't know if you can see some of that. Alright, about the 1 o'clock position, we have a telemetry port that has some minor corrosion on the inside, but most importantly, the weld seam around that telemetry port is in excellent condition. And then we have a 8-inch pipe here, excellent condition. You can see the weld seam has not been compromised. On the inside there is some blistering going on. And we'll continue to move on towards...
What position was that in again?
Sorry, that'll be about the 2 o'clock position.
Okay.
And that is the inlet. As you can see, the floor is got some blistering on it, and some of that chalking is because of the coating has been compromised. Looking at the wall, just some light sediment, not to be confused with any type of corrosion. It's just some stuff sticking to the wall there. And then we head over here to the 3 o'clock position. We have a piece of pipe here. As you can see, there is some light corrosion noduling going on with a lot of small blistering on the wall. There is an inlet pipe here, or some sort of outlet pipe, I'm not too sure. But underneath here, there's corrosion where the laminate has failed. Underneath there, I don't know if you can see that. So let's take a look at the wall seam where it enters the wall. That is in excellent condition. However, underneath the pipe here, you've got some noduling going on.
Got it.
Okay. Continuing on towards the 6 o'clock position, let's take a look at the wall. All you have is some light sediment, no damage. There's evidence of a good weld seam with some light blistering around it. Okay, moving on towards the 6 o'clock position. Alright, we're at the floor where there's some light sediment staining here at the manway access.
Got it.
We have the seam with some light staining on there. There's some sediment that's kind of settled. But most importantly, the weld seam we like to look at looks in good condition. There is one little spot right here that has a little bit of noduling going on. Doesn't look like it's too compromised, with some corrosion staining as well.
Okay, and how's that inner seam?
Oh, let's take a look at the inner seam. The inner seam is in excellent condition. There's still some clay, not corrosion, but clay that's stuck on that inner seam, but it appears to be in good condition.
Copy that.
And then up here on the top, you have some coagulant material. I don't know if that is from the pumps or whatnot.
Okay, and what position is that in again?
This right here will be roughly the 6 o'clock position.
Oh, okay, do you want to proceed to the center support and check the floor on your way?
Let's take a look at the floor on the way to the center support. We have a lot of blistering going on along the weld seam, but no compromise yet. Looking at the the center support. Underneath there you can see where the ceiling is expanded about an inch off the deck, and there's some corrosion down in there, along underneath there. On the floor too, I don't want to stick my fingers down there, so we'll just take a look around. As you can see with the expansion, you got a lot of corrosion down there. And then let's move around this side here. Some more corrosion on the inside, some noduling. I didn't want to really get too deep into that, so you can tell.
Yeah, okay, copy.
Alright, most importantly, let's take a look at the weld seam around the center stanchion. Some white staining, some sediment, but overall that's in excellent condition. Alright, let's climb the center stanchion. What you see here is just more, there is some noduling going on right here, about 5 feet off, and it starts to get more heavier and consistent. So what I'll do is I'll ascend up without breaking that noduling, and some more heavier sediment staining. Taking a look around the entire stanchion, you have more noduling. Feels like a little bit of blistering, but not too bad. Here's some more of that. Looks like some kind of oil-based material. Looking at the ceiling, appears to be in good condition. There is some condensation. There's the 12 o'clock where the ladder is. The walls appear to be in excellent condition. I don't see any compromise or coating failure or noduling. There is some noduling, or some corrosion staining going on in the ceiling. There's the outlet, or the overflow, roughly the 3 o'clock position.
Copy.
Okay. And float assembly is intact, in good condition. And that's about it. So what I'll do is leave the surface, head back towards 6 o'clock.
Okay, coming back on after the power went out on the camera, so go ahead and take it from here. You're going back to the 6?
Yeah, we'll proceed back towards the 6 o'clock position, looking at the floor again. Feels pretty good. It is a little suspicious in some spots where there's a lot of chalking going on. Here at the 6, you can see there's a nice ring of sediment. And there is a lot of blistering going on about approximately 2 feet up around the back side of the ring here. And we'll continue on looking at the floor. Little bit of clay left. Some more weld seams here on the floor in excellent condition. Looking at the wall, we'll take a peek at the wall seam. Excellent condition there. Looking for more fixtures. Back at the 12 o'clock. Here we have the other side of that float assembly and stuff that we had already looked at. So I would recommend possibly 4 to 5 hours of epoxy work to take care of some of that stuff on the center stanchion in the future. But for now, I would say that this tank is in pretty good condition, except for some spots on the floor.
Copy that. Okay, well, we will go ahead and call this 7th tank cleaned and inspected.